Hey everybody, Aaron here. Welcome back to another anime review. Today we are looking at Starmyu Season 2, Episode 12, which is also the season finale of Starmyu. Now, guys and girls, apparently there's going to be an OVA type episode next week. I'm not 100% sure about that, but there was this announcement at the end of the video saying, stay tuned for a special thing next week, so I'll definitely check that out. If it's like a recap or anything like that, I'm not going to probably review it, but if it's like an OVA episode, I'll do a review for that. Now, I'm not going to really talk that much about this week's episode, obviously. It's because I'm focusing now on the whole season and the whole series in general, because it's over. But I'll say this right now. This week's episode was very solid. It was a great conclusion to it. I think it really flew. It flew to the top in terms of where Starmyu has been so far. It's really propelled forward by the good soundtrack that was used today. I really liked a lot of the songs that were used. I love how they implemented the series opening and actually put it into the story in a really clever way, where they had it Yuta and his mentor doing the actual routine themselves, and then kind of showing a montage of stuff that was happening, etc. I think that was well executed. I really enjoyed it, and I love the whole ending where it's like, it feels like a year had concluded, because obviously now their summer vacation starting up, so that means their school year is over. But the way it did it was really nice, and I think it was like form-fitting for oh hey, this is a season finale, That was cool. I really think that was in comparison to the first season. Now, you're going to hear me, by the way, I had to redo this recording, because you're going to hear me compare Starmyu Season 1 and 2 a lot, and I kind of want to streamline it a little bit, because I had a 7-minute recording going, and I think I went off topic with it a little bit. But, Season 2, I'll tell you right now, guys and girls, is a big improvement from Season 1. This is still not my cup of tea. I've watched Otaku, obviously, and I didn't actually hate it. Otaku had I want to say first season was okay. It had some really good stuff in the first season, though. Second season was a little bit better. Season 3 was a little bit hit or miss. Season 4 was a lot better in some retrospects. But, I think it was Otaku really had this trend going that was very popular, because, it was something that you start seeing a lot of other series start mimicking in concept, especially Starmyu. Starmyu Season 1 mimicked every little detail of Otaku. And that was my biggest gripe about it, because you can tell in Season 1 that it was trying to go for that same trope thing, where it's you have the character who's, super energetic, which is Yuta. You have the character who's, into his brother because he wants to, excel and go past his brother. Not into him in a creepy way, more so just, wants to leave his shadow and go into this own light, which is almost like Starmyu and Otaku, if you think about it. You have then the character who thinks everyone else is below him, but then realizes, no, you know what, these are my friends, etc. These are the tropes that I can't stand when they're executed in a certain way, and Starmyu Season 1 did that exactly in the way I can't stand it. By the way, if you hear any noise back there, it's construction outside my apartment. Can't help that. Sorry about that. But, I hated the fact that this show did this. And Season 2, however, decided, I think, maybe if they listened to the fans, I'm not saying that, or maybe they did have this planned out, where they deviated greatly from Season 1's aspects. And I'm glad for that. I really think that was cool, because what it did was it removed itself from the Otaku shadow and went towards a new kind of theme, and also a new identity, I want to say, because I always kept saying in my Starmyu season review thing that there was a lot of plot crises, where it felt like it was trying to mimic Otaku, and Season 2 clearly does not do that. It's trying to still cater to some concepts, but it's focusing more on individual characters. It's focusing less on just the main characters, and starts focusing on some of the side characters, but not ever going to not just adding new characters just for the hell of it, but more so to enforce the ones we have already, and even more so to work with the story that's being presented, which was really awesome. That's why I'll say this right now, guys and girls. If I had to review Starmyu Season 2, Episode 12, and the season, obviously, I will be giving it a B-. I think that it's a way big improvement from Season 1, because Season 1 was hit or miss. I really didn't like it that much, to be honest with you. I thought it was okay at times. It had some potential to be good. That's why I didn't completely fail it, I don't think. I obviously didn't fail it, but for me, it was definitely very bad, in comparison. I was almost kind of dreading to watch Season 2. And Season 2 had its moments where I was like, this is kind of okay, it's okay here. But for the most part, even since Episode 1 of Season 2, it's always been at least somewhat enjoyable, or it's had something that made me go, oh, okay, it's not too bad. And I'm happy to report that, because I think that this is what Season 2 should do. I'm telling you right now, guys, it's weird. You know, this is from our review, by the way, but you know, spring 2017 has been a lot of season 2s that have been improving the concepts of the first season, and I really am enjoying that. And I want to see. I'm just curious, like the shows that are going to end. I'm like, how are they going to end? Are they all going to be great like this? This is how season 2 should be, and I'm happy about that. Anyways, guys and girls, I will talk to you later. As always, if you do like my reviews, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, go to my Patreon, check that out. I have an end thing in the actual end description for it that you can click on it for easy access. I will talk to you guys later. Have a blessed day. Until our paths cross in the next review, have a good one, everyone. Bye-bye.